Deal. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me again. It is a beautiful May day and I love the heat, but I'm going to be honest, I am roasting right now. My son, I let him watch the videos that I had posted yesterday and he was so excited, like, Mom, you're going to have a YouTube channel, because he's really into watching Mr. Beast and all the Minecraft YouTubers, and he was really excited, and then he watched it and he's like, oh, Mom, I'm so embarrassed for you. I'm like, thanks. Like, okay, what's your constructive criticism? And he was like, Mom, you look like you're out of the 1900s. It's like, well, I kind of am, honey. So yeah, so he told me, one, take the hair out of the pigtails or dog ears, take the hair out of the dog ears, Mom, and put on more clothes. That was my son's advice to me. So here I am, got my shirt on, still in shorts. I do have shorts on under this. So we are here on my patio, my back porch deck. That's the word, deck. See, I gotta learn my English too. I really am that's my best subject. English is actually my best subject. So yeah, there we are. So ADD kicking in again. It's welcome though. It makes life more interesting, keeps us moving. So here we go. So today I'm sitting here. I wanted you all to get to enjoy these beautiful grapes. They do not have the fruit on them yet, but they do have the grape babies. Let's see. I'll do a close-up on these guys here in a little bit, but these I planted 2 falls ago. Got them on clearance at Lowe's and just gave them a home, and thankfully they are rooting. They're happy with their home, and they have really been filling in the rails on the deck, which I'm very happy about. I love plants. Plants make me happy. They don't require a lot of attention, which is good because I don't have a lot of attention to spare a lot of times. So yeah. So the word we're going to learn today is grape, and it is 태-lə-lə-디. Tä-lə-lə-디. Tä-lə-lə-디. Tä-lə-lə-디 means grape. So we will do writing with feet here in just a minute. Okay, so I figured since we are drawing and writing grape today, we would do the purple ink pen. It's my favorite. Alright, and that is hot. That has been sitting in the sun, and it is very warm right now. Very warm. Okay, so we said the word for grape is tä-lə-lə-디. So tä, it's got the, kind of looks like the daw, but a little less curvy, and it's got that stick kind of coming from the top. Let's see, get a good angle. Sketchy. Alright, try that again. Alright, so tä-lə-lə-디, grape. Tä, it comes down and kind of curls up. Tä, la, la kind of reminds me of a faucet for some reason. La, law is the, looks like a W in English. Law. D kind of looks like a lowercase r that's upside down to me. D. 태-la-la-di. Alright, I'm going to try writing that with my other foot. So with my left foot, now that I've got it on the paper and I'm looking at it, oh, my foot is shaking. Look at that. Alright, so left foot, te, oh, curled it back. I'm going to do that again. Alright, so left foot, we've got, mark that out where I messed up. Te. It's not meant to curl back, it's just my foot wants to curl back on itself when I finish picking up the pen. Alright. I'm going to do that again too. We'll edit all that out. Okay. Te. Also kind of looks like a backwards J, but not to get it too confused with da. It's got the straight line going toward the left, and then it comes straight up and doesn't have that curl going back. So that's te. La is gonna be, kind of reminds me of a backwards F meets a water spigot. It's got that curl, like a lowercase f, and it's got that little line connecting. Squiggles a little bit. Alright, te, la, it's supposed to be a little straighter. La, that's the W looking one. La, I'm going to pick my foot up. It's easier to make them connect for me than to try to curve it with that left foot. So this is very shaky. Should not be squiggly if you're writing with your hands in syllabary, or however you need to write. Te-la-la-di. Alright, te-la-la, and then D is going to look like that. Upside down, lowercase r. So, te-la-la-di means grape. And I'm going to draw a little picture of a grape cluster. So for that, I'm going to do a line right down the middle. And the grape leaves, they kind of come out, and they're a little bit bigger and rounder. So just rough sketching, to me they look a little bit like a heart. So it helps put those ridges, there's a word for that, serrations, on the leaves. Since my feet are a little shaky, it helps with the edges of the leaves. And then I'm going to draw a little line right down the middle. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I want the stem to be a little shorter and the leaf to touch the stem of the fruit a little bit better. So just kind of keeping that rounded heart shape. Okay. Little lines coming to the center just to give it a little texture. Bring those lines to the center of the leaves. Yeah. Fill it out a little bit. And then since this foot wants to circle so well, I'm going to give it the job of making the grape circles and see if it'll do a good job. So I'm going to start with a great big grape right here. It's a very jagged looking grape, isn't it? Let's see if it'll do better with a swirl effect. Please note I could do this a lot better if I was sketching by hand, but it's all about practicing. It's all about getting better. And if you keep doing the same things that you're already able to do and don't try to improve, then you'll keep staying the same as you already are. And I don't know about you, but I want to improve. I'm tired of staying in the same ruts. I want to get better and help other people get better. Nutrition's a good way to do that. Languages too, because communication's very important for peace and unity. I'm not very good at communicating. Sometimes I get frustrated, and sometimes I get where I just want to withdraw and not talk to anybody, and it doesn't help your relationships, you know. Gotta push through that. So, drawing's like therapy for me. Hope you guys find it to be also. I don't know, I might be totally driving you crazy. My son and I have been watching Monk, and whenever I'm doing this, I'm like, I bet if Monk were like watching this, he would be cringing right now. Like if his character could see it. Like the feet alone. But all the very imperfect lines. It's okay. I used to strive for perfectionism, and I still do. Although now I recognize that it's not a good thing, you know. But I still catch myself wanting everything to be just right. My partner says, you get so upset if things don't go exactly your way. And he's right. I do. I try to work on it. I know it's a problem. But it's hard. Like if you've got things a certain way in your head, and then something comes up, you know, your timing goes wrong, or you're putting together a dinner party and the guests come early, or you decide to clean the oven because that sounds like a good idea, and you don't realize that the oven locks itself for, I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours, and then you've got to figure out a different way to cook Christmas Eve dinner. Yeah, done that before. But I think learning to roll with it and having a positive attitude, that's important. Okay, so while I've been talking, we're almost done with this cluster of grapes. I hope I've been recording it where you can see it. So, yeah, I mean, it's sketchy, but for a left foot, the right foot did the leaves. Got to give credit where credit's due. But I think that that's not too bad. So let's remember what we've been practicing in Cherokee. The word for grape, that is tä-la-la-di. So I'm going to write that out in the phonetic spelling. We've got la, like love, which I love you is actually gay-you in Cherokee, but that's a T. That does not look anything like a T the way I wrote it there, but that's tä-la-la-di. Look, it's cramping. Tä-la-la-di is the Cherokee word for grape. And that's grape singular. I'm learning the plurals like we did with roses, but I haven't quite figured out the rule on it. Need to watch some more educational videos. But if you guys speak Cherokee, please comment down below and tell me if there's a good rule of singular and plurals. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you have an awesome day.